Joe Jonas has recently opened up with heartfelt honesty about his co-parenting relationship with ex-wife Sophie Turner, shedding light on what life looks like after divorce and how the two have prioritized their daughters, Willa and Delphine, above all else. It's a glimpse behind the headlines into a journey that, while marked by legal challenges and emotional upheaval, ultimately reveals the resilience of two parents determined to do right by their children. Joe and Sophie, who famously tied the knot in a surprise Vegas ceremony in 2019 followed by a lavish celebration in France, captured the public's imagination as one of Hollywood's young power couples. Yet, as is often the case in the spotlight, things behind the scenes weren't always picture perfect. In 2023, the couple filed for divorce after 4 years of marriage, setting off a complicated and, at times, contentious legal process regarding the custody of their daughters. Speaking candidly on the recent episode of the School of Greatness podcast, Joe reflected on the lessons learned and the peace they've found. "I have a great co-parenting relationship which is really important to me," he shared. His words carried the quiet conviction of someone who's walked through turbulence and emerged with newfound clarity. Despite the past conflicts, Joe emphasized that being a dad remains the central joy of his life. "My little ones have some incredible women to look up to, including their mom." This simple acknowledgement speaks volumes, highlighting the respect and appreciation Joe continues to hold for Sophie, even after the end of their marriage. For Joe, fatherhood isn't just a role, it's a profound journey, one that brings both challenges and moments of pure love. It's impossible to ignore the rocky road the couple traveled before reaching their current agreement. When Joe first filed for divorce, he requested shared parental responsibility and called for a formal parenting plan to be set in place. At the time, it seemed like a reasonable and standard request. However, the situation quickly escalated when Sophie filed a lawsuit against Joe, claiming he had wrongfully retained their daughters in New York City away from what she called their habitual residence in England. This legal battle played out in the public eye, stirring speculation and concern among fans worldwide. But in the following month, both Joe and Sophie surprised many by issuing a joint statement announcing they had successfully reached a custody agreement. "After a productive and successful mediation, we have agreed that the children will spend time equally in loving homes in both the US and the UK," the statement read, reflecting a spirit of compromise and unity. The resolution allowed Willa and Delphine to continue growing up surrounded by love on both sides of the Atlantic, a solution that balances Joe's life in the United States and Sophie's ties to England. This agreement wasn't just about logistics, it was a testament to the shared commitment Joe and Sophie have for their daughters' well-being. Behind the public statements, it's clear this wasn't an easy process. Divorce, especially when children are involved, can bring out pain and defensiveness. Yet Joe's recent reflections suggest that both he and Sophie chose to rise above the bitterness. His praise for Sophie on the podcast is more than just polite words. It's an acknowledgement that, despite everything, she remains an integral and positive influence in their daughters' lives. What stands out most from Joe's words is the emphasis on gratitude. He described fatherhood as the greatest joy and journey, a sentiment that resonates with many parents who know that raising children, even under the best of circumstances, is both humbling and life-affirming. By highlighting that his daughters have strong female role models, including their mom, Joe paints a picture of a family dynamic rooted in mutual respect. The evolution of Joe and Sophie's co-parenting relationship shows that while love stories sometimes end, the story of family doesn't have to. Their journey serves as a powerful reminder that even amid heartbreak, it's possible to forge a path built on respect, collaboration, and unwavering love for the next generation. As Joe continues to navigate his career and fatherhood, and as Sophie embraces her own journey, what remains clear is that Willa and Delphine will grow up with the unwavering support of two parents who, despite the past, chose to stand together where it truly matters. In the often messy reality of life after divorce, this commitment to co-parenting is both rare and deeply inspiring, a testament that family can look different yet remain whole at heart.